After saying all these things, Germany is a better place to stay. Hello beauties, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about, some people were asking about German people giving visa and all those things. Yeah, some people want to relocate from where they are to Germany. I just want to quickly drop some things here. If you're having in mind of living in Germany, come to Germany to live in Germany, and you have kids, please just grab your popcorn, just sit down and listen to me. This is very important for you that want to come from other country to this country, because it's going to be a different settings altogether. You get? Now, if you want to live in Germany, there are some certain things you put in consideration, and you must learn their language. You must speak their language if you want to feel free living in this country, and without being intimidated in one way or the other. You have to learn their language. These people here, they value their language more than any other thing. Secondly, if you have kids, which is very, very important, if you have kids, you should know one thing. In kindergarten, you have to wait for 2 years, depending where you're living. Unless you just want to go to a private school, a private kindergarten, maybe bilingual. And even going for you to be going to that bilingual kindergarten is not that easy, because people are still rushing to it. So you have to wait for 2 years, some wait for 1 year, depending the area you're staying. Sometimes waiting for 2 years, you might not still get the place, okay? Now, when you eventually get the place, please just listen. When you eventually get the place, and oh God, I don't know how to explain this, but I'm going to explain it. Some teachers are no good to foreigners. That's just the truth. Like to suppress that child. Some of them are frustrating children that they will not go further. You know, in education in this country depends on them. Going to the university of your child depends on the teacher. Yes, it depends on the teacher, because if the teacher will recommend for that child whether he can be able to go to university or not. And this starts when they are from primary school. It depends on the secondary school they are pushing that child to. In this country, they have 3 secondary schools, 3 different secondary schools. The one that we go to universities from there straight. One, after that, you do a handwork. 2, the one they will think whether they are just trying to contemplate whether or not the person is capable or not. You get? And to be honest with you, I like the way they are doing it. But if they are doing it in a positive way, I will appreciate it more. But sometimes some parents, some teachers that are, I don't want to use the word, they would like to push the children backwards. By doing that, and if you're not a strong mother living, or strong parents living in this country, they will just make that child not to go to school. The child will just drop and be a dropout. Do you understand? After saying all these things, Germany is a better place to stay if you cannot depend on the government. Why people are having a problem is they depend on government so much that don't even want to go and work, because Germany is a place whereby they don't like to see people sleeping on the road, like US, something like that, homeless. You cannot see homeless person here, unless that person decided they have done several things and that person decided to just be, or the person is not well integrated in the country. If you are well integrated in the country, they will provide everything for you. Their hospitality is top notch. Yes, I will say that. And their medical, is okay. One thing I don't like about this country is their education sector. The way they are doing their education is not even favorable, because who are you going to complain? Who are you going to complain to what your child is passing in Kita? Even if you lay the complaint, in one way or the other, they will still cite their own. Do you get? So, the education sector in this country is yes, education is free. But in another way, if you just want to run away from all these things, it's not that you are not going to meet it a little bit, but you will still meet. But if you just want to run away here, I'll just ask you to put your child in an international school. Where I'm staying and where my kids are is just 1 hour. If we use a car, our private car, it takes us 28 minutes to 30 minutes without traffic. If there is traffic, it takes us maybe 45 minutes to 1 hour with car. But if we are using train, it's just 1 hour, 5 to 10 minutes to get there where they are. Some people were like, why are you taking your child there? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Is sometimes you just try to run away from all this. There are problems. Your child this, your child that, is not doing that. Is, try to run away from that. It's not that because we have a lot of money, but it's just to secure that child's future on time and give the child voice. In this country, we'll see, even let me tell you, it's not even only maybe foreigners. Mixed children used to have problem in school here. Yes, I've interacted with so many of them. They were like, one of them that I spoke with the other day, she was telling me that she changed her course to go and do education, that she just want to change everything. It's not easy for these children. Their mental health is at stake. And if you are not a strong parents, it's where the children will just, lose it all. So if you are thinking of coming to Germany, yes, without no doubt, they are well organized. Their hospitality, like I said, is top notch. If you do your work, if you have a job you are doing, and let me just quickly say something. If you don't know the language, if you cannot speak the language, you will not get a good job unless you're in IT section. If you are doing IT, that's where you will get a good job without their language. If you are in a medical or other things, you won't get a good job in this country. That is it. You won't get a job with your certificate. They said, yes, you can get a job with your certificate in another country and in a company that speaks English. It's 1 out of 10. Where is the company that speaks English? How many companies? And how many of us that is here that is not even speaking the German that can be able to get the job? Even if you're not speaking, another person is still looking for it. So the best thing is just for you to just get their language. Try as much as possible to grab this language. Look for a job. Look for a job. I think by doing that, they won't even talk to you anyhow. So if you want to come to Germany, this is what you just put under consideration before coming to Germany. Hope I help one of two people with this. Germany is a better place to stay, as I said, but there is buts, okay? If you can conquer it, you can. Thank you so much for watching. See you all in my next video.